I've worked in the area of community development for a number of years. And when I came across the Steps to Success programme, I knew that we were going to hit on something that would act as a tool for both me as a worker, but also for the client. And the premise of the Steps is it's a research-based programme. So it helps the person to understand how your mind works. So if you understand how your mind works, then you have the opportunity then to change it and to use it in whatever situation you can. We have approximately 80,000 thoughts a day. So if you understand how your thoughts are, you'll understand then how you think affects how you feel. How you feel affects how you act. And this has this knock-on effect. So from doing the steps, you will see in this programme the people that have taken on board the concepts and have used them in every area of their life, and the changes have been transformational.
There's a world of knowledge out there that I didn't even know existed, you know. Like you categorise steps is kind of like a personal care thing, personal development, personal care. Like if you asked me 2 years ago what personal care was, I'd say brush your hair, brush your teeth, look respectable, clean in there. I didn't know there was such thing as, hold on, look inside. Inside's more important than outside, like, you know.
Before I did the steps, my life was difficult. I was a single parent and evenings were very lonely for me. I felt very isolated. Plus, on top of that, I'm from Poland, so I thought I could be doing only cleaning jobs. But after doing the steps, I went from 0 to hero. I can achieve anything I put my mind into.
My life before steps was a total negativity. Could not live in my own head, like, you know. I was living in my head. Didn't know how to actually communicate properly with people. I was afraid. I was afraid of my own thoughts. So basically for me, like, you know, going into step work and actually living in step work and actually doing step work released my thoughts. So I was able to understand my thoughts and actually come out of negativity more than anything else, because all my life was negativity. That's how I lived my life. A lot of fear. So from fear came negativity for me, like, so for me I had to readjust, reprogram my thinking, and that's what I got from the step work. How to do it. The subconscious, the conscious thinking. And that's how I started then, like, you know. And
my life before I came to do the STEPS programme was quite challenging. To say that I was at a crossroads is an understatement. I was lost. I didn't know what my purpose was. I didn't have any self-confidence in anything, personal life or professionally. I had no goals. I knew the importance of them, but I didn't know how to achieve them. I knew the importance of self-talk, but I didn't know how to do it the right way. I had come to a point where I wanted to change. The question was how to do it.
Everything going on at the time before steps and stuff like that it was cash.
Okay? So once we get, and we know how the brain, we know how the mind works, we know that we could have stored stuff in there that's not too healthy. That's not to beat yourself up, that's okay. But you can get new stuff. So the new stuff in there is going to get you working. And then from that, when you have this, I am enough, I have enough, there is enough. I am owning my own business. I'm working in a company where I am seen and where I am valued and where I'm paid well. I am enough, I have all of that. But you need to vision it. You need to feel it.
If I hadn't had the opportunity to do STEPS program, I would probably be stuck in my reality. I wouldn't see the opportunities, and I would never realize how much potential is in me. And I would never have access to that.
Where would I be without step work? I wouldn't be sitting here. Just the truth about it, I would not be sitting there. I would not have the confidence to sit here and talk about this. I'd run.
If I ever didn't do steps or I didn't do self-development, I could safely probably, I can say 100% I'm on the straight and narrow today because I've done them. If I didn't do them, I might be sitting down here talking to you. That's the only way and I've said this to numerous people. They've asked me things like, I can tell you why I'm here today, it's because of them. If I never came across these things in my life, there's a good chance I wouldn't even be sitting down here today talking to you. That's all I'll say in that.
Supports and planning, and another one of these is personal development. Personal development is often called a soft support, and I think that's a bit of a misnomer in the sense that it's soft in some ways, but it's one of the hardest things to do. In other words, to support somebody towards a positive change, particularly in terms of their belief and motivation and so on. So we came across the STEPS program a couple of years ago, and we were very impressed with it. And we decided to take a strategic approach to it, whereby we would train staff and also purchase the materials which are on licence. And the SICAP programme, supported through the Kerry LCDC, PUBL and the Department of Community and Rural Affairs, has enabled us to do that. And we've been delivering it over a number of years.
I'll always remember one night I was outside my own house, and it was a lovely summer's night, the stars were out and everything, and I was out smoking a cigarette, and it was my first time in a long time I had peace of mind. I had nothing, I had to stop, so actually just nothing going on in my head. And I said it out, like there was no money in the world would buy that feeling. There's nothing, I don't care what anyone says, because since that day I haven't come across anything that I felt like that since then.
My proudest achievement so far, I actually have two of those. I spoke on the Powering Our Communities. I was a speaker in front of 200 people. I never thought I could do it, but I did it, and I'm so proud of myself. And also I am on the committee of the Women's Resource Centre, which was closed, and I met and I worked with fantastic women, strong women, to get it open again. I was part of it.
But it's been well worth it. The step work has shown me that I am intelligent, I'm human, I have feelings, I'm able to feel these feelings, and I'm able to use my thoughts in a positive way instead of a negative way. And that's what I do every day. Try to do it to the best of my ability, and it seems to be working for me. Good things are happening for me. My life has changed. I don't think of addiction anymore. I'm grateful for it, but I'm grateful for the step work as well. It's shown me a new lease of life.
My proudest achievement since doing the STEPS course is setting up my own business, having the confidence to go and knock on the doors, and stepping out of my comfort zone, and working with people, going on courses, trying to better myself, improve myself. A year and a half later, I'm currently employing 14 staff. I have won an award by the Local Enterprise Awards from NEWKD. Very proud of that. It's a gratitude that I have for the acknowledgement of the work that I've put in, and I've met so many beautiful people along the way in the journey, and I'm looking forward to keep going and keep learning and keep achieving. If I can do it, anyone can.
This time last year I sat down, I only first time in my life actually did my driving test. Within 10 months I've just lately passed my theory test for a bus licence. So basically I've gone from not having any licence at all 12 months ago to having 2 licences. Like, it's even funny now, you look at my wallet, I have 2 licences. One time I had no licence.
And it's from looking at this video, you'll see the transformations that have happened, and we can only go further and further into this, and hopefully we'll create a STEPS community. And in time, we're going to run a course looking at STEPS mentors, so that we will have mentors in the community that will support other members of the community. So it has this knock-on ripple effect. So to me, it's a win-win for us all. And I hope anybody looking at this video can see the magic and the wonder of the transformations that happen for everybody.